Good morning, St. Thomas United Church. Welcome to our Thursday check-in this morning. It is February the 25th, and yesterday was Pink Shirt Day, so I'm wearing my pink anti-bullying shirt again this morning. Acting against bullying is something that is really quite important to me, but I don't like to talk about it too often, but bullying was a pretty big part of my childhood. I don't really like to talk about it or share the story too much, but I do think it's important sometimes to share our own experiences and let people know that they're not alone. So I was pretty consistently and ruthlessly bullied as a kid, all the way through grade school, particularly through grade 7, 8, and 9. Those junior high years were really pretty dark and pretty tough for me some days. I can still remember some of those people that were particularly brutal for me to deal with and made my world pretty hard. I had a temper as a kid. To be honest, I probably still do. I'm just a little bit better at dealing with it. I'm not perfect, but certainly better than I was. But I had some classmates. Who found out about my temper and began to feed off of that as their own personal source of entertainment. I wasn't bullied daily, but it was pretty darn close. Between the school bus to and from school and the playground times, it was really, really hard for me some days and led to some confrontations. Now, I didn't have a lot of close friends as a kid, and even though I had some great teachers and an incredibly supportive family, I didn't really come forward. I didn't tell my story. I didn't tell people what was going on in my world. Because for me, when I was bullied, I began to think that it was my own fault. That it was my fault for having such a bad temper, that it was my fault that I was such an easy target, and that it was my fault for feeding into my bully's constant taunts that ended up getting a rise out of me. I felt like I couldn't share what was going on for me. I felt like I was the one to blame for my feelings of isolation and pain. And it has taken me a really long time to work through some of those experiences because I was wrong. It wasn't my fault. And I honestly wish that I would have had the courage to reach out and talk about what was going on with me sooner. I honestly still regret not sharing what I was going through with those that could have and would have done something to help. Bullying is still a huge problem for a lot of people. Between schoolyards, workplaces, online, and social media, there is a ton of work left for us to still do. If bullying is a part of your world, please talk to someone. Have the courage, open up, talk to someone you trust, talk to a friend, a teacher, a family member, even a minister. Talk to someone that you know that will help you to know that it's not your fault and that you're not alone. Take that first step and tell your story, because I honestly wish that I would have done that sooner. And if you're someone that has had someone open up to you, listen. Listen openly and listen honestly. Listen again and again, and then find some resources to help. It's our job to create change in the world. And I know there's lots of resources available for us to do that. We just need to have the courage to listen and then to act. Open up, keep these conversations happening, and together I know that we can make a difference in the lives of a lot of people. So that's my story. I don't want to go too much more into the details, but if that is something that you need to talk about, want to talk about, please by all means reach out. There's lots of people that are willing to continue these conversations, myself included. We have a few announcements this week, just a couple of things I want to lift up and make people aware of. We have 2 Lenten studies that are continuing on. Our Queer Virtues study is happening on Mondays and Thursdays. And the 7 Sacred Teachings Lent study is happening on Wednesday evening. So lots of good stuff happening throughout Lent. Also, a couple of other things I want to lift up. If you have old technology old computers, laptops, tablets, anything like that that you are no longer using that are still usable and workable, please be in touch with Bud Burgess. He's got some connections with some folks that are repurposing technology and making it accessible to people that may or may not have consistent or easy access to those resources. So be in touch with Bud Burgess. There's more information on that program in the bulletin as well. And I'm sure lots of people are aware that COVID-19 vaccination appointments are now available for anyone over the age of 75. Bookings are available online and by calling 811. I know there's been some issues with the booking process. There is some workarounds. Keep trying. If you need more information or need some help on that, please be in touch with us. We can all do our part to keep everyone else in our community a little bit safer. Someone told me this week that with every person that gets vaccinated, it makes it a little bit safer for everyone else. So I'm a huge proponent of that. Please do anything that we can to make this place, this world, our community a little safer for everyone else. If there's anything else that we can do here at St. Thomas to help support you in this time and through this journey, please be in touch with us. Know that you are cared for as individuals and as community. Know that you are being held in prayer. And know that all of us here at St. Thomas United Church love you and want nothing but the best for you. So if there's anything that we can do to help you and support you, please let us know. Be in touch. May God be with you now and always. Know that you are loved and cared for here and in the world. Take care. God bless. Bye now.